Well, new court documents reveal new details in the killing of a UGA law student 25 years ago tonight. Details never released to the public until right now. Tara Baker was just one day from turning 24 years old when she was found dead in her Athens home on January 19, 2001. The case went from cold for more than 2 decades. Then in 2024, authorities announced a break in the case. Edric Faust has been arrested and charged with her murder. Now a new filing from his defense team is trying to block some of that evidence from being used at trial. And it's revealing disturbing new details about the crime that have not been made public until now. Let's get straight over to 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn. He went through the motion, and he's in the newsroom right now with more information. Cody?
So, Ron, this is that motion. Now, the goal is to keep certain evidence from the jury, but in doing so, the filing lays out a graphic version of how investigators believe Tara Baker died. And a warning, some of the details in this motion could be disturbing to some viewers. On January 19, 2001, firefighters found Tara Baker's body inside her Athens home. The fire ruled intentional, her death a homicide. The case remained unsolved for the next 23 years until 2024, when authorities announced Edric Faust was charged with murder. While the prosecution will lay out their case in the coming weeks, a new defense filing reveals details never believed to be public until now. While maintaining Faust is innocent, they describe Baker's killer as extremely enraged. The motion claims Baker was beaten until her eyes blackened and her face swelled. It says she was strangled with a printer cord. It alleges she was stabbed in the neck with a butcher knife. The filing claims Baker was sexually assaulted in painful and demeaning ways and alleged the attack continued while Baker was still alive. It states the killer set a blanket on fire on the stove, then put it on her bed before locking her inside the room. In an effort to cover their tracks, the defense writes the killer took extraordinary steps to conceal the crime, including wiping down Baker's home and even stealing her laptop and documents out of a filing cabinet. The defense describes it as a rage killing and says it does not match any type of crime tied to Faust. So you may be asking, why was this motion filed? Faust's attorney are trying to block evidence from a stabbing involving their client only weeks after Baker was killed. That victim was stabbed in the neck and believes the state will use this to show similarities in the case and at Baker's killing. However, Faust's attorneys say they're completely different and maintains Faust never hurt Baker.
Man, really disturbing details in that case. So, Cody, this trial is scheduled to begin next Monday. Is that really going to happen?
Well, it appears it's actually been pushed back another week, Ron. The latest filing shows the trial is now set to get underway at 9 a.m. February 2nd. Of course, that will include jury selection, so we will wait and see.
Okay, Cody, thanks a lot. I know you're going to stay on top of this story for us, sir. We appreciate that.